Sarah Chen wiped grease from her hands as she surveyed the broken hyperdrive components scattered across her workshop floor. 3 days on the Dragon homeworld of Pyraxis, and all she'd done was wait for replacement parts that might never come. A small sound caught her attention, a whimper, like a kitten in distress. She found the source outside her bay, a dragon hatchling no bigger than a house cat, scales shimmering gold and crimson in the double sunset. It clutched a broken mechanical toy to its chest, tears streaming down its snout. "Hey there, little guy," Sarah knelt slowly. Dragons were the galaxy's apex species, immortal, powerful, and notoriously protective of their young. But this one was just a baby, and it was heartbroken. The hatchling looked up with enormous amber eyes and held out the toy, a intricate clockwork bird that must have once flapped its wings and sung. "Your toy broke, huh?" Sarah took it gently. The craftsmanship was exquisite, probably worth more than her entire ship. "Let's see what we can do." She carried both the hatchling and toy into her workshop. The little dragon perched on her workbench, watching intently as Sarah examined the mechanisms. Stripped gear here, fractured spring assembly, whoever made this used crystalline components. Tricky. She pulled out her toolkit. Good thing humans are stubborn. For an hour, Sarah worked while the hatchling watched, occasionally chirping questions in a language she couldn't understand but somehow felt she could interpret through tone alone. She fabricated a replacement gear from scrap metal, carefully rewound the spring mechanism, and added a drop of lubricant to the joints. "Moment of truth," she whispered, winding the key. The mechanical bird whirred to life. Its wings flapped gracefully, and a beautiful melody filled the workshop, haunting and ancient, like stars singing. The hatchling's eyes went wide. It squeaked with joy, bouncing on tiny clawed feet, before snatching the toy and nuzzling Sarah's hand with its warm snout. "You're welcome, buddy." Sarah smiled, scratching behind its head ridge. "Remarkable." Sarah spun around. A massive dragon filled her workshop entrance, easily 40 feet long, scales like polished obsidian, eyes burning with cosmic fire. The temperature in the room spiked. She recognized him from the planetary broadcasts, Emperor Draconus, ruler of the Dragon Imperium, master of 1,000 worlds. Sarah's blood turned to ice. "Your Majesty, I didn't know. My grandson wandered from the palace." Draconus's voice rumbled like distant thunder. "His toy was crafted by our finest artisan, enchanted with songs from our homeworld's first dawn. When it broke, the artisan declared it irreparable, the original techniques lost to time." The hatchling chirped happily, showing his grandfather the restored toy. Draconus lowered his massive head to Sarah's eye level. "Yet a human mechanic, with simple tools and no magic, restored what our greatest craftsman could not." His eyes studied her with ancient intelligence. "You saw a child in distress and offered help, expecting nothing in return. No hesitation. No calculation of political advantage. He was just a kid with a broken toy," Sarah said quietly. "Anyone would've." "No." Draconus cut her off. "They would not. I have watched species across this galaxy for 3 millennia. Most would have seen an opportunity, a hostage, or walked away in fear." His expression softened, slightly. "You saw only a child who needed kindness." He straightened to his full, imposing height. "Sarah Chen of Earth, I owe you a debt. Name your price." Sarah glanced at the happy hatchling, already making his toy bird dance through the air. "Just, get me those hyperdrive parts. And maybe dinner? I haven't eaten real food in 3 days." For the first time in centuries, Emperor Draconus laughed, a sound like rolling thunder across mountains. "Done." "And Sarah?" His eyes gleamed. "Consider yourself under Imperial protection. Anyone who harms you answers to dragons."